Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and welcome to Tuesday Night Gold Panning Fever episode number 79. Let me go to chat, see who's been busy. Reg Lab, how's it going? The one and only Eric Miller. Aaron, how we doing? Good luck everyone. Bandits Paydirt Reviews, how's it going? I might have to check. I don't know if I'm subscribed to you or not, Bandits. PA Patriot Prospecting, how's it going? Well, good luck in North Carolina. Who else we got? Mike from Vendetta Prospecting, how's it going? Charles King, how's it going, John? Cheers to you too, JP Wands and more. SRIP63. Aiden Ruiz in the house. Torchy on the run, how's it going? Trying to read them all too. Yeah, I'm surprised I've gotten this many live shows. I thought for sure everyone would get sick of them and tell me to give them up, but, you know. Ken Whalen, how's it going? Gold Eagle Prospecting. Brian Stevens, hopefully you're rested tonight. Will Schwartz, how's it going? Mr. Minix. Can't wait for the show. Me too, me too. Nick R, how's it going? Yes, you made it on time. Bob Fitch, how's it going? Oh no, it just jumped up a whole bunch. Yada 99. Ryan C. Mike Hilfano, how's it going? I think I got everybody. Might have missed some people. Hold on. Victoria, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing good. Gina Whalen, almost missed you. How's it going? And Wheezin' Geezer TV, how's it going? Oh, all right. I'm probably subscribed to you then, Bandit. Just haven't seen the review. I usually type in review like once every 2 weeks or something. Hey, Tony, how's it going? I'm guessing you're finally all the way at home in Alaska, huh? B. Greeny, how's it going? Malbar Scott. All right, I think I can pop open chat now while I'm staring at my ugly mug. There we go. Let's move it around so I can see it. Hey, Stephen LeBlanc. Always miss you, of course. Oh, and it's moved to top chat again. Live chat. Hey, Gary Faust, how's it going? Jericho and Hercules, how you doing? Bill's Trash and Treasures, how's it going? I did watch usually I don't watch reviews too much, especially if it's somebody I haven't reviewed yet. But since I reviewed them, I did watch your review of Dan Hurd's Bill's Trash and Treasures. And hey, Donna, how's it going? And I have to say, I totally disagree with your review. I was going to leave a very lengthy comment, but I figured you would pop into my live show. So I would just tell you why I disagree in the live show. Anthony Waite, how's it going? Package Total, HDShovelEd, Reggie Neighbors, how's it going? And thank you, Old Sasquatch and HDShovelEd for being on my mods tonight. And so to the Dan Hurd review, I saw the part where you said you didn't mind essentially a low ROI because you're supporting his channel. And I totally disagree, but I know it's really, really hard to review somebody that does YouTube videos, you know, from Clash to even Brian over at Indiana Prospecting or Dan Hurd. But the thing is, anyone who's selling Paydirt is supporting something. So Mike over at Vendetta has a YouTube channel and he's supporting his wife and his kids and, you know, with his Paydirt. So I don't think it gives just because somebody says that by buying this, you're supporting them, they should give you a low ROI. Otherwise, every seller would do it. Because every seller is somehow or another using that money to pay their bills. Whether it be they're buying a new camera or buying some land or putting food in their fridge. So, but I do know it's hard. And I've had a couple reviews where it's been, I probably gave them a little bit better scores than I should have because they were, you know, YouTubers. But You know, I think when a Clash did his, when he what was it? It was Clash Crumbs. I think I gave him a bad review because it was really bad ROI, but he's gotten a little bit better. But Dan still hasn't, you know. Hey, Melissa Miller, thank you for joining this show. And everyone else, thank you everyone for joining this show tonight. So that's my take on giving people an excuse for giving a low ROI. Because I can't remember his name. I think it's Brian over at Gold and Paydirt. You know, he's supporting. You know, he might drive a Hummer or something and be paying $1,200 to fill his gas tank, and that's his reason for giving low ROIs. You're supporting his his truck. You know. It is tough, but I just think his ROIs are way too low. I could understand, if he said, I'm going to give you a 70% ROI because 30% goes to my channel or something like that. But, it's still the same thing. But under 50% ROIs are just crazy. I just don't see a reason for it. Everybody's supporting something. And that's exactly too, Brian Stevens. If his ROIs were better, he would sell more. I mean, it's obviously why Gold Bay, Vendetta, and Mike, the other Mike over at Gold Nugget Sales, sells so much Paydirt. So, hey, Jason G, how's it going? And B Greeny, I don't know if I said hi to you. How's it going? So, I still watch Dan Hurd's videos every once in a while, but usually only if they're gold prospecting. I don't watch any of his Blue Ocean Stone videos or Quartz or any of the other gemstone videos he does. I mostly wanted to see him out prospecting, But, and plus I really think, in fact, I thought that Dan Hurd had said he was going to start putting in a minimum in his bags after my last review. I'm almost positive he left a comment saying he would do that. I mean, at least tell people what they're going to get. If you tell them, 50% ROI because 50% goes to me, 50%, I don't know if he'd sell more, but, I mean, I know he's going to have a lower ROI just from the fact that he does ship, further distance and he's paying probably a higher, but, still, I don't know. That's it, Josh. I mean, I will say it's really, really hard. And I think there's probably been a couple reviews I have skipped through because they were YouTubers where I've kind of given them a pass. I can think of one person I don't want to say because, I won't say who they are, but they do have a YouTube channel, and I'm pretty sure I gave them a pass on one of their bags of Paydirt because I said it was supporting their channel. I don't think I gave them a huge pass, but I think their score ended up being a little bit better because of it. I mean, I sell Paydirt every once in a while to support my channel. Anyone here that's bought them, I think the lowest ROI I've given is 79%. And that was a 79% with 12 bags, and one of them had, I think, what was it? Like a 2-gram nugget in one of them out of the 12. So overall, when I calculated it, the average for the 12 bags was, I think, 86%. So, and I still made the 12 bags, I made like $100, And if I would have had 1,000 bags to sell, I'd have made a lot more. Thank you very much, Donna. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Chris W, how's it going? Chris Pearson, how's it going? 2 Chris's at the same time. Guidos, how's it going, man? So tonight, if you didn't notice in the thumbnail, we're going to be going through a bag of Paydirt. And it actually says Gemstone Judy on there. In my original thumbnail, I only had HDShovelEd on there, so I did modify it. So now it does say Gemstone Judy and HDShovelEd. And it is a very, very tiny bag of Paydirt. So we'll see. It's supposed to be really tough to go through, but I also have as a backup if I go through that too quick or if I just lose all the gold, go crazy. I also have some Dragon's Hoard here from Backyard Prospecting. This has been sitting here forever. So that'll be a backup bag. I need to actually put that over there so I don't forget. Thank you very much, Vendetta. Thank you very much. I mean, it's one of the reasons why I don't sell Paydirt. I don't want to sell, you know, it's a very deep trap where you want to put out lots of different products, you know, to do all these cool things, but then you end up with a website, if you were a seller, with, you know, 5,000 different Paydirts. And I mean, I think that's what Gold Bay was getting towards. And then that's when he posted a video like a couple months ago where he said he was backing off doing all those crazy bags of Paydirt and just going back to basics, you know. But yeah, I spend a lot of time, probably too much time, thinking up Paydirt. So, and I will say, you know, Dig Daddy does too. He comes up with some really cool bags of Paydirt, you know. And that's, you know, I can do that because, you know, I sell a couple bags every other month. So, you know. Ryan C. And thank you very much for being here, Josh Ortiz, and being a mod. Well, I do know you don't give ROIs, Bill's Trash, but I thought you gave him too much of a pass for, you know, the amount of gold. But, you know, you shoot your videos the way you shoot your videos. I like your videos. I like your reviews. So I can tell you, I originally, when I first started my reviews, I did not give an ROI. My original reviews, I didn't give an ROI. You'd actually have to go to my website. And I did post the ROIs on my website. But so many people complained that they wanted the ROIs, so I started doing the ROIs in the videos. So, so this one is supposed to be hard. I'll have to say I was kind of, you know, like starstruck because I was hanging out with HDShovelEd when he gave me this and Judy. So I don't remember him telling me. I think he said there was some gold in here. So hopefully. I don't watch any of those buckets. I apologize, Mike, that I don't watch your videos when you make the buckets. But I know most of the buckets you're making are people that are going to post a video on YouTube. So I'd rather watch it when they pan it out. I don't want to see it twice. I don't want to see what's going in and it's coming out. I like to see them, you know, when they're going through it. Ah, sorry about that, Reg Lab. Yeah, I was actually having tons of issues. I was about to post, I think like 20 minutes before the live show, that I was canceling the live show because I got a new webcam and I was like, well, you know, smart move. An hour before the live show, I was like, let me set it up and change out to the new webcam just to see how it works, which I probably shouldn't have done. I probably should have waited, you know, and just did it when I wasn't live, but I had to restart my computer, I think, a dozen times to get it to work properly. So we'll have to, I just wanted to see how it would do during an actual live show, and we'll see. Yeah. It's mostly just like if I knew the bucket wasn't going to somebody, but the last bucket you made was going to oh, I can't remember who now, but you know, I knew he was going to probably post a video on it. So hey, Richard B, how's it going? Jack Beal, how's it going? Thank you both for being here. 406 Miner, how's it going? Thank you for being here. So now once I watch the video on it, then I can go back and watch it. But I actually, that's not true, because I actually did watch you make one of your buckets. I don't remember which one. I think it was maybe the first one you videotaped. I watched it. And then after that, when I started hearing people like, oh, I got a bucket and he's making a video, I said, well, I don't want to watch that. Heavy and Black Sands, nothing wrong with that, Josh. And hey, Mad Hatter Prospecting Collecting, how's it going? Joey Brown, both of y'all, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. Everyone, thank you for being here. So, all right, I think we're going to start panning. And I thought early, so the link is already at the top. Make sure you post a link up there. Follow that link so you have a chance to win a bag of Indiana Paydirt. This right here. And we'll be doing that later on tonight. Oh. Hey, Enrique Garcia, Ferd Burfel, how's it going? How many people do we have in this show? I haven't even seen all kinds of names. That's good. So, but all right, let's shrink down the ugly mug. How's it going, Joey Brown? You been doing good? Yeah, free gold. And those bags do have 1/8 of a gram of gold in them. When I made those was when gold was at its highest. I think it was right at like 64 something. So need gold to drop to about 60. So it keeps going up and down. It's going crazy. Hey, Gary, how's it going? Yeah, and this is Indiana Paydirt I dug up myself. I don't have any clue what I'm going to do. I think I have enough to make it through the year. I made sure I brought back enough, so. Yeah, Flower Gold Wizard's got some tough Paydirt. He's got some tough Paydirt. Hey, Amethyst, how's it going? Ken Carbon, how's it going? Doing well, doing well. I thought I just saw Creed posted a new video saying he was still alive. I might be wrong. It was on my feed. It could be an old video though, but I thought he just posted a video. Yeah, he's got a new video that says, I'm alive. Posted an hour ago. So he's obviously still alive. But, all right, let's go. Shrink down the ugly mug and do some panning. There we go. Make sure. There we go. And we can get rid of the ugly mug. So there we go. Let me see if I can make. I will turn off the lights. So give me a second. I apologize if I miss anything in chat for the next few moments till I set everything up. I'm always like 90% set up, but I never have my phone up. Hey, Jason, how's it going? Flower Gold Wizards in the house. Yes, there's gold in Indiana. You should subscribe to Indiana Gold Prospector, Brian. I went and met up with him last year. And he's got some, I mean, you're not going to find any chunkers out there, but there's a lot of flower gold. So now we know Creed with his flower gold, he's still around. And now we know Jason from Flower Gold Wizards is still alive. As well as everyone that's in the live chat. So there we go. Let's get the tiny little bag of Paydirt. Oh, and let me turn off the other camera, other lights. There we go. I did remember to change up this camera setting so I can make it a little dimmer in here when I'm panning if I have to. But all right, let's open this up, dump it out. Got my special green pan just for that. And I've been holding on to this for a while. Mostly because these fine gold bags don't do well during a live show. Not a lot of material here. A lot of black sand though. Just out of curiosity, I'm not going to cheat. Well, I'm not going to cheat right now. A lot of black sands, but not too much of it's magnetite. And we'll put that back in there. Come on, get back in there. Just curiosity. There we go. Nice and mixed up. I don't even think we're going to use the Old Faithful pan. I think we're just going to start off with the fine gold pan and just start from there. No roots. No. No. There is some little pieces of organics, so maybe they're baby roots. We're just going to do a little bit at a time. Oh no, I forgot to fill up my jet dry. So, hopefully we don't have a lot of floaters here. Yeah, we'll have to see what she did. Starting out okay. Let's just see. Yeah. It's got gold in it, so I had to make sure. Black sand is the best. It's not probably the best when you're doing live shows, but I always feel really, really time crunched when I'm doing a live show. If I'm doing something with really fine gold and material. Because you don't want to be here for a couple hours watching me struggle. No, I can't actually wear my 6x glasses when I do live shows. Because they're only good for probably 9 inches, 10 inches. So I'd have to have the pan all the way up to my face, and you wouldn't be able to see the pan, or you'd be looking at the back of my head the whole time. And nobody wants to look at my bald spot. Oh my, people are already guessing point. No. I try to avoid looking at it. Not that you could really tell just because I don't really have any hair, but, you know. There's a reason why I don't have any hair. It was either close shave or comb over. Or the giant bald spot and then a ponytail. Those were like my 3 options. So I think I picked the best option. The bald spot will go away? Yeah. I'm not too worried about it. This is so much easier. I only once a week pull out the electric razor, run it over my head. It's so much easier than having to go to a barber and getting haircuts and stuff like that. Yeah, I could use that spray. I remember when those sprays came out where you just spray the back of your head. And it was just like colored talcum powder and glue. You can just go down there. You know you want to be down there. A great Ben Franklin. No, that was a nice style back then, but, you know. No, were y'all talking about Flower Gold Wizard? And yes, you can get tattoos of hair. I've seen people get tattoos of hair. It's silliness, but they do it. No, I haven't seen A3 Sky Warrior yet. Sure, I'm going to be here for a while. I still got that in the pan, and I still got some more here. This isn't going to go too quick. And also, as Mike over at Vendetta can testify, it's much harder panning for a live show just because you have to make sure the camera is always facing the pan and stuff like that. You know, when I'm shooting my reviews, I'm not so concerned about missing gold. You know, I try not to because I don't want to keep panning Paydirt, you know, over and over and over for a review. But if I have to, I can move the pan up to here, you know, after the review part's shot. Oh, I think we're going to need, where's the secret sauce? I need to remember to fill that up. Go over there. Yeah, I will say, usually, like, if I'm shooting a video for a review, almost always the only gold I ever miss is in the +10 or the -40. The middle ones I don't miss too much, if ever, when I'm shooting the review. But I think, what was it? I can't remember the last video, but it was one of the recent ones. I actually missed a nice little piece in the +10 when I was shooting the actual panning part. But I didn't miss any -40. No, I don't put jet dry in the water. I don't know why. It's habit, I guess, but I never put any in the water. I just put it when I need it. No, I don't know why. But usually, like, so right when I start panning, I'll usually put some in there. But I usually like to see what the gold's going to do before I put the jet dry in, just to see. And then a lot of times I reuse water. So this water is from, I don't remember what it's from. I used it for something. Maybe it was the last review. And if the water's clean enough, then I keep it. So then it already had jet dry in it. Hey, Jonathan Brewer, how's it going? There we go. I don't know why I'm cleaning it so much when I'm about to dump more gold in, more dirt in. But that's what we got out of the first little bit. And I should just be taking off the bigger stuff. Too busy chatting. Fajitas. Oh, there you go. Oh. Doing something with Alan Roberts. Uh-oh. The king of the silicone sluices. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, you lucky person. You lucky guy, you. I know every time I go to my shelf to look, whenever I'm playing around with my pans or something like that, I always have to count them to see how many I have left. So I think I have one green one left, and then 4 blue, and then the 4 blue that I use when I show off gold, which I can always convert to this. So I have enough to last me, since I only probably replace them about every 2 years. So I have enough to last me, but I wish I had more. If I could find a source where I could buy 100 of them, I'd buy them all up, sign them, and give them away. Just they're such good pans. Yeah, I won't use dish soap like Dawn or anything like that. That stuff's just too many bubbles. That's why you gotta use Jet Dry. What was it? Maybe I should start using, I think I have, what is it, the leprechaun spit? I don't know if anyone ever saw that, the leprechaun spit. It was on Amazon for a while, but I guess it probably didn't sell as good as they wanted, so. Yeah. Well, it just depends on how much you use them. I mean, I was kind of going through my pans. I think the blue ones last a little bit longer than the green ones. And as long as you don't put, too much material on them, they won't scratch up too bad. I've seen a couple of videos where people are using gold cubes where they've put dish soap in it. And those are always funny because it just becomes a giant ball of foam, See soap bubbles going everywhere. And that's even worse because then it gets, all your gold gets trapped in that. Yes, gold pans wear out. I don't know if you can see it, but on the camera, but see how scratched up this green one is. Like, I couldn't use this one for fine gold anymore because it's got way too many scratches. But this is a softer plastic. And also, sometimes something will happen. I had one blue pan. I guess I dropped something on it, and it got a deep gouge in it. So I ended up having to just chuck it, retire it. But it depends on what they're made out of. My 4-stage from Martin, I don't think it'll ever wear out, really. Maybe eventually they will, but most pans won't. These SE pans are really, really cheap plastic, which is why it makes them so good for fine gold. But most pans won't wear out too soon. Hey, Jacob, how's it going? Chef V, how's it going? Welcome to the show, both of you. Thank you both for being here. Hillbilly, Ohio, how's it going? Ivory soap. I don't use that much, so, I think the last time I bought Jet Dry was 3 years ago, so it lasts me a long time. Thank you very much, Mike. I really appreciate that. And Jose, back to back. Thank you both very much. I appreciate that. That's really awesome of y'all. Thank y'all both very much. Yeah, pans are when they say seasoning a pan, all they really mean is to take out the oils, because pans are pressed. So when they're pressed in a mold, the mold has to have like a coating of PAM spray on it, and that gets stuck to your pan. That's what releases from the press, and you don't want that oils on your pans. But that's all seasoning really means. Most pans, you just get the little fine scratches over time. Yeah. Usually I only season my pans. I know some people season their pans with scouring pads and things like that. I just, throw in some rocks, run them around. And not heavy rocks, but just normal bag of Paydirt. Just put it in there, brush it around in there, and it'll scratch it up enough. That's a lot of people do that, Weezin. I can't tell you the number of pans I have on my shelf and other oddball things that, I've never used. I've got 2, what are they? 4-foot sluices, or I had 2. I gave one to Ed because I was like, what am I doing with these sluices? But, you do things like that. Monty Wilson, thank you very much. Thank everyone tonight. You're all way too awesome tonight. Thank you all very much. Sorry, I was trying to catch up on something on chat. I have a steel pan somewhere. Actually, I have a couple of them, I think. I have a steel pan, a copper pan. I just haven't gotten around to playing with them yet. Like I said, Weezin, everyone does it. I buy pans all the time where I'm like, oh, that is so awesome looking. and then I go to pan something out, and I pick up this, my 4-stage. I need to get in the habit of when I'm just panning stuff out to be, non-reviewed, and it's just for me, to use different pans. Hey, Jonathan Brewer, it's good to see you. Even though you're cutting in and out. But see, one of the ways I can tell when I need jet dry is, so if you watch the pan, the water's not beating, it's hitting dry spots really quick. So then if I add a little jet dry, it doesn't do that anymore. So for this pan, that's how I can tell when I need to add jet dry, when it starts doing that. Wheezing. Now you got to use it, man. The gold cube's awesome. It's still my favorite piece of equipment, even though I don't get to use it very much. I know I still need to try the Falcon pan. I have one, and I played around with it once, but I really need to run some dirt through it to get it, you know, get used to using it. Oh, what are you doing way down here? Let me get back up there where you belong. All right, that's as much as we're going to clean that one down. I think I added too much. Nah. All right, coffee time. I've seen some really cool snuffer bottles. I have to honestly say I think it's probably been over 2 years since I've used a snuffer bottle. I never could get into using them. They're too finicky, too much of a pain for me. And then the main thing is, is making sure you get all that gold out of it, especially when you're doing a review. You don't want to go back and then a week later find a little piece that had been stuck in there. No, the Falcon pan's much different. It's a lot flatter, and it's very hard plastic. It's the same type of plastic as in the Martin pan, and then it's got built-in grooves. So it's just a flatter pan, and just, I don't know. I've used it, I think 2 or 3 times, and every time I would quit. I'd start using it for about 5 or 10 minutes, and then just dump everything into my SC pan and work from there. But I do need to sit and just play with it one of these days. Yeah, Alan, I'm guessing you're talking about Robinson. Alan makes some really cool stuff. Yeah, gold always used to get stuck in the top of my snuffer, and either that or when you'd go to suck up, it would blow stuff back into the pan. It was just, ugh. So I gave up using them. And it's probably been longer than that. It's probably been 3 years since I've used one. I can't remember the last time I used one. The last time I used one, it was for this, putting jet dry in it. I can't suck up gold with it. Oh no, poor Jonathan Brewer. It's probably, blame it on YouTube. Hey, CJ Hayes, Bob can see. How's it going? Thank you for joining the show. Yeah, not much gold in Texas. Still using your snow machine? Ugh. I know, Vendetta, you got junked when you moved to Arizona, man. Lots and lots of holes, no gold. Poor Vendetta. No gold where you're at. There's more gold in Indiana than in Arizona. No worries, Josh. No worries. I'll just be here rambling. I'm sure if I'm ever in Arizona and I find something that looks like gold, I'll bring it to you, Vendetta, so you can test it and show that it's not gold while you're putting it in your pocket just to have anyway. Hey, Thomas907, how's it going? Cross Creek Paydirt. I know. I remember I wanted to review them so badly. And right when they got, it was funny, they were on my list for like 3 months. And I guess it was like, I mean, they were on my list longer than that. But when it got to the 2-month part, I was like, oh, let me get my secret shoppers to buy from them. And they put up that little sign on their webpage that they were mining and they'd be back. They haven't come back yet. But there's a couple of Paydirts that do that, where they come and they open and then they just disappear really quickly. And they can have decent Paydirt too. They had, what was that seller? He was out of the Philippines or somewhere. I was just looking at his video the other day. I did. Where he had 3 different types of Paydirts. And he was really good. I really enjoyed his Paydirt, but they closed up pretty quickly too. Hey, Truth and Research, how's it going? No. Yeah, watch out. I'm starting to get a little careless here. Three Nuggeteers, same thing. You know, that is one of the problems. If you sell good Paydirt, you don't make much profit off of it. So you really need the volume. And then you start realizing, is it worth it, you know? I mean, if you make $10 off of a bag, you know, to make $1,000 a month, you gotta sell 100 bags. So yeah, Montana has some good gold. Hey, Spencer17, how's it going? I don't think I said hi to you. Yeah, nice little bit of gold in there. And we still got a little bit more to pan too, so. I'm definitely not going to need that other bag to pan out. This one should definitely take me till the end of the show. Well, I can say, you know, like personally, and this is Jericho, I don't like buying bags of Paydirt that are low ROIs where one person gets a nugget. So that might be, you'll always get lower sales when they're, jackpot type bags. Because, buying Paydirt is a small niche as it is, and then you have to get the niche where it's the people that don't mind getting a low ROI for that chance. Now, I don't remember. I did calculate your ROI. I don't remember what it was, but, there's still, most of them are based, Same thing. Arcs Gold is another one that closed. Now, I can't say he's a good seller because I only did one review on him, and he didn't like that review, so. I did have other reviews lined up for him, though. But then he closed, too. He was doing pretty good, too. I think he was moving a lot of Paydirt, so I was surprised when he left. I think he had something personal come up, though. There's going to be a nice little smile on there. And I've probably gone through half the dirt. I'm trying to speed up a little bit because I've been diddle-daddling, being a little bit too cautious. Oh. I just pulled a piece in there. Yeah, Arcs Gold closed a while ago. He closed last year. But, well, I won't say he closed. He stopped sending out Paydirt, which is worse. I would much rather, like Cross Creek did where you couldn't buy any Paydirt. Arcs Gold was still taking orders, but he wasn't shipping. And then he eventually stopped taking orders. And then what was it? Yellow Pants closed, but I thought I saw him a couple weeks ago where he started selling again. I saw he put Paydirt back up. I know. Well, Paydirt Getaway. I thought he said in the interview he had something he was doing after that. But that was a good interview. And I'm not just saying that because they mentioned me, so. Yeah, I mean, I didn't think there was anything, like I said, most of these sellers had good products where they had good ROIs and, they had good stuff, so. But again, it's, it's work. Oh, you just ordered from him? Yeah, he didn't put very many up on his website. So, because what happened was he was selling and then he just disappeared. And I know personally I had ordered a 100% ROI bag from him and he never shipped it. And I had to do a PayPal claim against him. A friend of mine did, I think, a $600 order from him and he had to do a PayPal claim too. So I thought he would just closed up and was gone. And I saw he started selling again. But I did see when he puts ones up, they had like 5 or 6, limit. So, once he was sold out, you wouldn't be able to buy anymore, which is much better. And thank you very much, Guido. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I really, from just talking to Mike through emails and watching his videos, he seems like a really great guy. Yeah, from what I heard, everybody was getting, Yellow Pans was having to file chargebacks. And the only reason I knew he was selling is because I guess we were still friends on Facebook. And I saw him post on Facebook. Right. Because I actually thought about reviewing him again for next month, but then I saw he only had a couple products, a couple bags. Like his 100% bag, I think he only had 4 or 5. And I figured no purpose in reviewing it because by the time the review comes out, he'll be sold out. And then he might start, not shipping again. So, hey, Carolina Gold Girl, how's it going? Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. And as always, thank everyone for being here. I really appreciate it. All right. And this is all the material left. So now we'll start seeing the smile, the full smile. Before, it was a half a smile because some of the dirt wasn't in here. No, I don't know anyone that doesn't distribute out of Vegas. The only sellers I know out of Vegas is Tommy Knockers and Gold Fever Prospecting. Hey, Beermans, how's it going? And Beermans, your Paydirt still didn't ship. It's going out tomorrow. It's sitting on my desk. I moved it from down here to my desk, but today was just one of those days where I did nothing. I kept getting up, saying, "Oh, I need to do this, this, and this." Then I'd say, "Well, I'll sit on the couch for a few minutes and do it." And kind of nothing happened. Next thing I knew, it was 6 o'clock and I was down here. Oh, that's just a rock. A stubborn rock. All the gold's hiding behind that rock. It would have been nice if it was a nugget, but... I know if you're late, I don't drink beer anymore, but, bring beer for everyone else if you're going to be late. But then I'm still going to email you tomorrow, probably, or... No, I won't say tomorrow, because tomorrow I've got to shoot the follow-up to this about the other things we talked about. But I did look it over. I looked over that website. An old-fashioned. I haven't made an old-fashioned. I used to make those so much. I used to work at a restaurant. We were famous for old-fashions and Sazeracs. Oh my gosh, we'd make so many of them. It would drive me crazy. That and Sundays we used to make, tons of mimosas on Sundays. And brandy punches. On Sundays, we would make so many brandy punches. It was crazy. I mean, we'd go through probably 5 or 6 gallons of just like the punch mix, which was essentially milk. ice, brandy, and milk with some other things, but but yeah, old fashions, man, it used to drive me crazy because you'd get orders, you know, because once they all sat at the tables and we'd have to switch over to just doing service bartending, those tickets would hit and you'd get hit by 40 old fashions. You'd be like, oh man. All right, let's start muddling. I've had people for the last 5 years tell me, oh, you should do a video on panning, but there's so many videos out there on panning. I don't think anyone needs mine added to that list of panning. And, you know, when I first started panning, I did the same thing that 99% of the people who pan do, is they go on YouTube, find a video, and then you start panning like that, and then you realize certain things don't work for you, they do work for you, and then you just change your style. So I always figured there's enough people on there that have the 100% surefire way to catch all the gold when you're panning videos out there. Yeah. I have thought about doing some tips about panning, where it's not the actual main part of the panning, but little bitty tips. You know. Like one of the big tips I figured out, and I've actually seen, I think somebody else mentioned it too, is not having too much water in your pan once you get down to the fine gold. You know, you essentially just want enough water to cover everything up, because that's all you're trying to do when your pan is control the water. You're not trying to control the dirt or anything else. You're trying to make the water move where you want it to, stop when you want it to, and come down when you want it to. So the more water in the pan, the harder it is to control. And that's for fine gold only. Obviously, if you've got a pan full of dirt, you want a lot of water. I can say I don't miss drinking, you know. Maybe, you know, if I'm sitting around a whole bunch of people and we were watching football or something and they were all drinking, I'd probably miss it, but, you know. I don't really miss it. It's that thing, you know, it's the same as smoking. You get into a habit of thinking, you know, oh, after a busy day at work, I need a beer to relax. But you really don't need the beer to relax. You know, it's just you get used to a habit and it tells you that. Oh, what a sneaky little piece. What are you doing down here? Yeah, it's probably a little bit more than 1-to-1, but it just really depends. Like I said, it's so hard to tell somebody how to pan, because every bag of dirt, something will, you know, interact differently. You know, you could have, you know, one bag of Paydirt with 1-to-1 ratio water and everything will move great. Exact same size gold in the next pan, just the material, something's a little bit different about it, and it won't move. No. No. You just never know. That's why it's so hard when you watch the panning videos, you know. They can't take and affect everything, you know. Because even all the material is different. You know, like if you get some material, like I know a lot of it from Arizona, the bigger stuff is really coarse and flat. It's got a lot more flat sides to it, so it tends to not want to like roll down the pan as easy as something from somewhere else. It's like, you know, river cons where everything's been rounded off by rivers, so it tends to want to move around the pan a lot easier. You know. Hey TM, how's it going? I haven't gotten to watch Carolina Gold Girl's new video. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, it's like a fang. Got a little fang here. We're gonna put that one in the pan. Oh, I can pick it up. I know I can. There we go. I know, nice little pan of shiny. And I'm trying not to lose any. Oh, hold on. Let me catch up on something. Well, that's awesome. Well, good luck getting those last 3 or 4. If you're not already a subscriber to Carolina Gold Girl, go subscribe to her. Get her get her over that 300 mark. And that, well, you know, it depends on what the material is. Like I said, you know, you can have 1 pound bag that you can pan out super easy, you know. And then you can get a 1 ounce bag that takes twice as long. But it's funny, I don't know, I'm sure Weezen's still in here, but I think your last comment was, you know, small bags never have good gold. But see, they do every once in a while. Hey, Banshee Mining, how's it going? Thank you for joining the show. Yeah, that's all that matters, amount of gold. I actually prefer, you know, I probably go through, I pan out more Paydirt than, you know, the average person, but I actually prefer smaller bags, you know, under 1 pound. Because most of the bags you're going to buy are 1 gram or less. You know, anything over a pound is just too much material for that little amount of gold. You know, I think it should be staggered. You know, if you got a 1 gram bag, it's 1 pound. If you get a 3 gram bag, it's 3 pounds. Or at least the option, you know. Don't tell Mike I said this. And I'm talking about Mike from Gold Nugget Sales. But every once in a while, I order his 5 gram bag, his 100% ROI bag, just to pan out to get gold for giveaways and stuff. But I tell him in the notes that I want the international size bag. So you only get like a little 4 ounce bag of Paydirt with 5 grams of gold in it. But don't tell him I said that if you order it. Because then it's really fun to just have this little bitty bag of Paydirt with all that gold in it. Yeah, I mean, if I only ordered, I mean, it just depends on how often you order Paydirt. You know, if you buy one bag a month, you definitely want a 3-pound, 5-pound bag because it's going to be your only bag. But, you know, I have a bag I pan out every, you know, review every week, and then I have a bag for a live show. And then I tend to, you know, I don't know, you know, I have a battle coming up that's going to be so much panning. It's absolutely crazy. I can't believe I talked myself into doing it. And that makes up for, you know, all the small bags I do. Yeah, that's what it says in his description, that if you're international, he just sends a lot less dirt. I mean, I don't think it has to be that little, but I think anything under 8 ounces is first class international. So, and I find it more fun than getting the big bag with 5 grams. Get that little bitty bag and just, you know. You can order once a month. Golden Paydirt, they sell bags for like $12, I think now. You can go on eBay. There's lots of like $4.99 bags. You can order like 3 or 4 of those a month. You won't find any gold, but you know. This one, I think it was only 1 ounce. I didn't weigh it up. I probably should have, but it was an ounce of material, maybe 2. Not much. I can always dry this material out. It's not much. Oh, there's this one piece here. Get out of there. Messing up my smile. Yeah, you do see other people's like nugget collections and you're like, oh, I need more gold. But I have my one big nugget and it makes up for it all the time for me. Well, there you go. Carolina Gold Girl, you should be over 300 by now. I think I saw enough people. And if you're not anyway, even if she is over 300, if you're not a subscriber to Carolina Gold Girl or Bill's Trash and Treasures, you should go over to their channel and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free. Can you believe that? Very few things are free anymore. But you can go subscribe to them and they're free. And I'm sure they'll really appreciate it. There you go. So there's our gold for the night. Let's see if we can get it to stay still. Hey, Michael Henderson, how's it going? My pan seems like it's staying still a little bit. All right. Let's turn back on the light and move the camera. Well, that's awesome, Brian Stevens. Yeah, international's horrible. I mean, it cost me, just to send my typical 6-ounce bags, it cost me $16, which is crazy. All right. Let's get the old mug up. The old ugly mug. Get everything all set. Yeah, Amazon's not. Every once in a while, Amazon will pop up a good bag, but not too often. Thank you very much, Banshee. Thank everybody tonight. Y'all have been too awesome. Donna, Vendetta, all of you. Jose, Monty Wilson, Guidos, now Banshee. Thank you all very much. All right. Let's get the ugly mug up there. Here we go. Oh, I changed my cameras around when I was messing with this webcam today. So unfortunately, I'll have to see. I don't know if I can get the gold on here too. So let's see. Painting cam. Where are we at? Yeah, see, I messed that up. I shouldn't have. I don't know, I always mess things up right before a live show. But all right. Let's get that. Then we can move this here. And there we go. There we go. We got a little bit of gold on the screen. That way you got something to distract you from my ugly mug. Yeah. All right, let me pop open chat. No, your name did not get called, Philip. Oh, an 80s wig? No. I won't wear usually hats even. So I don't wear hats too often or anything else like that. So I think the last time I wore a hat was 2 Christmases ago. Or maybe even last Christmas, where I wear the Santa hat. That was about it. That's as much as I can do. A total for what, Carolina Gold Girl? On how much I've spent? No. Yeah. No. When I grew up, my parents were hippies. So when I was growing up, you know, me and getting haircuts were not too often. So I had long hair down to my shoulders all the way up until high school. So, and then in high school, I was like, okay, cut hair. And I started cutting it, you know, normal length, just, you know. And then after that. No, see, I have a bad problem is I almost never use sunscreen. So I can tell you the top of my dome has been sunburned a couple of times. So I try to remember. If my kids are with me, it's not a problem. I will use sunscreen if my kids are with me because I make sure they're sunscreened. But, you know, you got to teach the kids the good habits that you didn't pick up growing up in life. So, oh, how much gold you recovered? No, I never did figure it out. I never did weigh it up. So, I won't weigh this one up either. You know. Generally, if somebody donates a bag to me, unless they tell me beforehand, like, you know, it's exactly 1 gram, then I might weigh it up just to make sure I recovered everything. But for donated bags, it's kind of a gift. You know, it's like, you know, someone buying you a birthday present. You don't hop on Amazon to see how much they paid for it. So, you know, I figure any spec that anyone donates to this channel is way too kind. So. Afterwards, lobster 15 minutes. It's funny, like, you know, whenever I go cut my grass, luckily I've only had to cut it once so far since, you know, the weather's keeps flip-flopping hot or cold. But whenever I cut grass, I always like, oh man, my head burns. I should wear a hat or something. But, you know, I'll have to remember. I have to put some. I have a whole bunch of sunscreen that I had gotten for the kids for last year when we went out of town. I'll have to make sure I put a can in the shed, you know, so I remember. So make sure you go to the top of live chat. There is if you haven't already, there is a link up there to a hidden video, and you can leave a comment so you can win a bag of Indiana Paydirt, my own Paydirt here. It's 3 ounces of material with 1/8 a gram of gold in it, as well as something silver, either a silver dime, silver nickel, silver quarter, something like that. But it does have some coin that is silver in there. And then one of the 12 bags I made also had a 1/4 gram picker in there. So I don't think anyone's found it yet, but I know a couple people haven't panned them out. So, and as always, I got a list of people that are ineligible until we've given away all 12 bags. And we've given away 6, so we're halfway there. But Guido's, sorry Guido, man. William Noel, GS Prospecting, Gina and Ken Whalen, the one and only, and Gemstone Judy. You're all ineligible, so if I pull your name, we'll pull a new name after that. Those big floppy Dan Hurt hats. Yeah, like I said, I've never really worn hats too much in my life, so I don't ever think it's one of those things where you put it on, you're like, I look like a goofball, so you don't wear it. But I do need to do something. One of these days, when my doctor tells me, oh, you got you got a mole on your head we need to look at. We got to take a sample. That's when you're like, oh, let me get a hat. Hey, Sean Sparks, how's it going? No picker in the bag you won? Yeah, I should mark that down. But I don't usually, most of the time, a lot of times people don't tell you if they win or not, so. On the GAW page. Oh. Maybe. I'll have to look. The only time you don't wear a hat. If there's a picker in the bag, you're winning it tonight? All right. Oh, that sounds cool. Cavalry hat. Yeah, that's it. It's the right hat. I mean, I can say, I probably in high school, I probably did wear a hat a lot. It was, but, in high school, but other than that, except for high school, and I was only in high school for 2 years, not even, a year and a half, so. Yeah. Tony, send me a message on Facebook to remind me. Maybe I'll buy some next month. Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't know what my ROI would have been on Carol, but I didn't pay for it. So, if I buy a bag to do on the live show, I obviously always do an ROI because, that's the purpose of buying it, was to do an ROI. But again, somebody's donating something. I don't think I did it too much in my mail calls. When I do mail calls, I generally don't, you can look at something and see generally how much gold's in there, and you can guess pretty close. So, but generally, if somebody sends you something, you don't want to know the price of it. I just dry it up. I'll pan it out again tomorrow, and then I'll dry it up and dump it in my vial. That's it. So yeah, it's 100% ROI. That's they're 100% ROIs, but I don't need to know the amount of gold. I mean, I can look at something and guess pretty close. So, but like I said, anyway, if somebody sends me, I've had people send me dirt. They say, oh, pan it out. I don't know if it has any gold. And I'll find one speck and I'm happy, because, I get to pan out something and, find a speck of gold. Yeah. All right, let me go check and make sure everything is working the way it's supposed to be working. And then we're going to pull a name. Woohoo, it's working like it's supposed to. All right, let's go over to random YouTube. All right, we got to get rid of the gold. It's not going for good, but there we go. So we can pull a name. I don't know. Let me see. Let me look on my end and see how many likes we have. I'm showing 94. 94. So, I'm happy with 1. If I get 1 thumbs up, I'm ecstatic. You know, I don't need, everyone to give me 1, but if 1 person does, then that makes me happy. So, all right, let's shrink down the ugly mug again. Get rid of the background. Oh, let me double check. Yeah, see, I was on the wrong page again. We had an infinite loop of my face. You don't want that. And, all right, now we can get rid of the background. We're going to give away some Paydirt. So there we go. Shrink down the ugly mug. So good luck, everyone. And again, if I pull a name for somebody that's ineligible, we'll just pull another name. So I need to put this somewhere, not on my computer because I need it. And again, as always, YouTube and its affiliates have nothing to do with this giveaway. This is 100% by me for everyone who puts up with my ugly mug and watches this. And as always, you also must post something in the live chat before the end of this show to claim your prize. And then you'll have to email me your address. But if you don't claim it in the live chat, not only do you not get the Paydirt, but you lose your shot until I make a new batch. So definitely want to be here and post something. So it's been a while since anyone hasn't claimed their stuff, but you never know. You want to be here. Here we go. Anything goes, but no replies or duplicates. 104 comments. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. And thank everyone for joining the show, even if you don't win. Sean Sparks. There we go. Congratulations, Sean Sparks. And he's eligible. So, and I don't know about that, but I'm definitely here every Tuesday. So congratulations, Sean. Now I just need you to post something in the live chat. Hey, Thomas Leah, how's it going? So, all right, we picked the winner, Sean Sparks. That means ugly mug, full screen. Hopefully you're not like Jackie Scott watching it on a big screen TV. Let me open up my chat and see if he posted. I'm sure all my mods will pay. Tell me if he does. I'm just going to browse through there. 3 likes away from 100. I don't know if I get anything for the 100. All right, there he is. Let's get to. All right, Sean, congratulations and thank you for posting. So I know you're here. Now you just have to email me, and I'll post my email, but I think you probably might already have it. Make sure you email me at Dylan at Miller Prospecting with your address so I can send that off to you. Email me tonight. I'll get it off tomorrow. So I don't need to. If I had my pen, I'd write your name on it, but I'll put it over here so I don't mess it up with the other ones. So there we go. 101. All right, we passed 100. So, well, so Saturday, I don't know if I'm going to have a video or not this Saturday. I'm working on the video, but it's going very, very slowly. And I'm not sure I'm going to finish in time for Saturday. I'm hoping. Otherwise, it's going to be the following Saturday. So, or actually, it'll get moved because I have a video for that following Saturday. But I definitely will be here next Tuesday because I think next Tuesday is our Patreon show. So we'll definitely be having a live show next Tuesday. I'm just not so sure about the Saturday video. Hopefully. So you'll know Friday night at 7 o'clock if I post a reminder about a new show, a new premiere. We'll definitely have a premiere. So I'm just not so sure yet. So I will say, though, it does involve a testing rig. It's not Paydirt. It won't be a Paydirt review. So it's a different type of video. It's a different video, but it's not a Paydirt review. So hopefully Saturday. Hey, Clash, how's it going? I've been watching your channel, Clash Guitars, every day. Watching your updates on your studio build. It's looking good, man. It's looking really, really good. I really like the ceiling. The cathedral ceiling's the bomb. It's going to make it so much nicer to work in there. You know, that's one thing is wherever you're going to be working, you want it to look nice. And I really like that ceiling. So, thank you very much, Mike Hilfano. And thanks to everyone who put up with my ugly mug tonight. Oh no, camera. Focus. Focus, camera. New camera doesn't have, I can't shut off the autofocus. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. So, but Saturday, hopefully we'll have a premiere. If I can get off my butt and finish it tomorrow, then we will definitely have a premiere Saturday. If not, it might get backlogged for a little bit, but definitely will have a show Tuesday. I think it's the Patreon live. So, but I will still be giving away some Paydirt, not only to my Patreon members, but someone in the live show. So I think I'm going to get out of here. Oh, gonna go smash some more rocks. That sounds like fun. I can't really say it's fun smashing rocks, but if you find some gold, it's definitely fun. Hey, Gemstone Judy, you missed the whole show. You missed the whole show, and I was panning out your stuff. So, well, good luck. I can't wait to see that video when it's all finally finished up. So, yeah. I think the last one I saw, which I think was today, was you were finishing up moving the garage door brackets so you could put those boards up. And then you ran out of wood. So you had to sand them down to put them in there. But that's how every project goes. You always run out of wood. Every time. It doesn't matter how much you calculate. If you're tiling, anything, sheetrocking, anything, you always run out just because you always cut one too many pieces. So, all right, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully we will have our premiere Saturday, but again, Friday you'll be notified if I do. If not, won't have one, but we will be here next Tuesday, and I will do an update video tomorrow just showing the gold and telling you, what I found. There's a close-up picture of it after it's dried, but we probably won't do a weight on it. We'll have to see. Maybe I don't know. Probably not. But so I will drop a very short, 2-minute video tomorrow, and then Saturday hopefully we'll have a premiere, and then next Tuesday we'll have a live show. So, hey Ken Carver, how's it going? Yeah, I've been missing all the live shows too, so don't feel bad. And thank you, Beermans. Thank you very much. And thanks to everyone who stuck around, watched the show, put up with my ugly mug, and saw some nice shiny gold from HDShovelEd and Gemstone Judy. So thank you both very much for giving that to me. You didn't send it to me. You actually handed it to me. So thank you both very much for that. So I'm going to get out of here. Everyone have a great night. I will post a video here, and then hopefully I'll see everyone Saturday for a premiere, or if not, next Tuesday for another live show. So thanks, everyone. Have a nice one.